my name is Annie Beth, and welcome to LifestyleAccelerator.com. Tonight we'd like to show you how we set up our bathroom for the Cone Enema program. The first thing that we do is do a regular diaper change and cath. And since we have a 3-year-old, we just put her on a towel on the floor. But I'm sure if you were an older child or an adult, you could cath on the toilet. And after we cath, we go ahead and we transfer to the potty chair. Now we actually bought our potty chair through a magazine, like an equipment magazine. It actually goes in the shower as well. You don't have to have this, but it is handy if you have a young child who has trouble balancing on the toilet and they are afraid that they might fall off. So our chair has a tray so that when our daughter is sitting here, she's able to look at books or play with Play-Doh, and it helps keep her entertained while she's on the toilet. After we have cathed and we placed her on the toilet, then we go ahead and we set up the Enema bag. This is a Convatec VisiFlow irrigator, and it has like a valve. You want to make sure that's closed, because if you start putting water in the bag and it's open, you're going to have water all over your floor. And also make sure that the cone tip is attached. It doesn't come attached on the bag when you get it, but you have to just pop it on the end. It comes right off for cleaning, but make sure that's on the end. When you put the water in the bag, you want to make sure the temperature is warm. If it's too cold, it can cause cramping. And of course, I don't think we want it too hot either, because that would be uncomfortable. But when you are testing the temperature of the water, keep in mind that how you feel it with your fingers is going to be a little different than how it feels to the inside of your body. You probably want it a little bit warmer than you would think, because the internal temperature of your body is a little higher. So we just run the water. When we start off, we fill up the bag above the level that we need. We have a little line drawn here on ours. It's supposed to be about 300 cc's. And on the website, you can go to, well, you probably already are on the bow page. You'll see in the instructions, in the steps, we have a formula to figure out how much water you need per pound of body weight for the person. So we need about 300 cc's, but I filled it up higher because we're going to have to run some out in just a minute. After I run the water, I put in some baby soap, actually. And I think this is just like a generic brand. We just put 1 squirt in there. Some people use Castile soap or ivory soap. Some people use Fleet's Enemas or saline solution. We just use tap water and a little bit of baby soap. Actually, this is Johnson's, yeah, but something similar to that, doesn't really matter. And I kind of mix the soap into the water a little bit, squish it up a little bit. Now, depending on how your bathroom is set up, you'll have to figure out the best way to hang the bag. We put ours on a coat hanger, on a clothes hanger, and just hang it from our shower. And our shower is a door. But, you know, if you have a shower, like a tub shower, and you have the bar across, you can hang it from that. If that doesn't work, if you don't have a toilet near a shower or a tub, maybe you could put something on your wall to hang it from. Or you could just have somebody stand and hold it up in the air. But it needs to be about 5 or 6 feet up in the air so that the water will flow fast enough. And we hang it up so I can see the numbers on this side. Before inserting the cone, I would run a little bit of water through the line. This makes sure that the water's flowing properly and that there's no air in the line, because you really don't want to get any air up there. That would be uncomfortable. Once you see that the level of the water is where you need it to be, then you would move the little roller up, and that'll stop the flow of the water. You would want to take some lubricant. We usually have individual packets that come with our catheters, and we don't always use the whole thing for capping, so we just use the rest on the cone. But you know, if you have a tube or whatever, you can just do it that way and put a little bit of lubricant on the tip of the cone. And then this is why we bought this potty chair. As you can see, there's enough space here to put my hands. I don't have to come up from behind. If you don't have a chair like this, the child, or if you're an adult doing this yourself, you will have to actually lean forward and insert the cone from behind, and that can be a little awkward. So since we have this potty chair, I'm able to insert the cone from in front. And Anna is sitting here. We insert the cone, and you have to hold it in pretty firmly, and then we open up the valve and just let the water start running in again. Slowly at first, and then a little bit faster, and we can just keep it as fast as she'll tolerate. If there's any cramping, you can slow down or take a break, but it seems to be better for us to just keep doing it and get it over with, as long as we're at a comfortable level for her. After all the water has run out of the bag, you remove the cone, and the water will run out. This will take about 30 minutes though. You don't want to get off the toilet too soon, because then you'll have a lot of leakage. So while she sits here and waits for everything to empty out, we make sure to get some lotion and do a little bit of abdominal massage. We move in a clockwise. It's counterclockwise. It depends on which direction you're facing. But if you're facing the child, it's a clockwise motion of abdominal massage that helps to get the bowels moving, and that goes the right direction to get it moving out. And then we also do some little exercises. She stretches and touches her toes and moves like this, and just kind of does some things that, since she's not able to push really consciously, these things help her move the stool out. If you have a child that's able to push or bear down, that would be the best thing to do. Just ask them to bear down and try to push everything out. And then we wait. And after about 30 minutes, we clean up a little bit with some toilet paper, and we come off the potty and back down to the towel. Use a few wipes to clean up. Especially when you first start the program, you don't want to wear a diaper or pull up at night, because there will be some leakage, and you may continue to have leakage at night for a while. And because of that, you would want to use something like, this is Aquaphor actually. You could use Aquaphor or Vaseline or some other barrier cream on the bottom, because if the stool comes out at night and it's really watery, it can irritate the skin and cause skin breakdown pretty fast. So you want to make sure that skin is protected in the case that you have a lot of leakage at night. But after that's finished, then just diaper up and go to bed and try again the next day. That's how we do our bowel program. And I hope this was helpful for you. And I hope that you come back to our site and view some more videos and read some more pages and join our forum, where you can ask questions from other families